Hi, I'm Linda Schubert, and I'm one of a team of yoga instructors at the MAC, the Memorial Athletic Club. And today I am missing all of you so much, and it's not the same, but I wanted to bring you in with me and do our restorative class. Before you get started, I have two recommendations. One is you'll need to lay out your mat and get a towel or a beach towel that you could roll up later to use like a bolster cushion. And I'm going to also suggest you get a strap. You can even go steal a strap off an old robe, bathrobe, anything. Anything will do. Finally, if you would like music, I have two recommendations, and they're available for streaming on all the streaming sites. So if you would like, go put on Liquid Mind 4. It's by Chuck Wild, and it's called Unity. Or if you prefer, put on Father by Kurt Van Sickle. But again, both of these are readily available online, so stop, go get your music, your strap, and your mat, and get ready. And to begin by putting the soles of your feet up near your buttocks on your mat. And do a gentle pelvic tilt, lengthening the lower back and lowering it back down, allowing it to relax. And you can linger here a while. Or, if you wish, bring the soles of your feet together, allowing the knees to flop open in reclining butterfly. And even if you're planning to go further, linger here a while and allow the hips to begin to release and relax. And just sink down into the mat, letting go. And now, to release the neck, leave your head flat on the floor and draw your chin towards your chest, lengthening the neck. And then releasing the neck back naturally, allowing all tension to melt away. Finally, if you prefer, you can outstretch your legs and let the feet flop open naturally towards the outsides of your mat. But you can change your mind at any time, going back to a previous position. You're never stuck. And now let's begin by working with our acupressure points. Bring the palms of your hands together above your head and take the pads of your thumbs and press them just underneath the inside edges of your eyebrows. And let just the weight of your hands pressing into these trigger points begin to release the sensation of relaxation. And you can stay here, or if you're ready to move on, draw the thumbs across the eyebrows all the way over to the temples and begin to make circles inside the crater rim of your temples. This is excellent for releasing tension headaches. And now sweep your fingers across the forehead and bring your thumbs and fingers over to your earlobes. And just tickle around the outside edges of your earlobes to the very bottom. And once you're there, sweep the fingers along the jawline all the way to the chin. And for a moment, draw your hands away. And once again, take the pads of your thumbs. Press them just underneath the midpoint of the cheekbone into the sinus cavity, helping to release sinus tension. To release the jaw, separate your fingers into a V, like the Star Trek V, and start at the chin, sliding the chin sliding the fingers up the jawline all the way to the ears, and just go back and forth a couple of times, allowing the jaw to relax. This is excellent to use if you wake up in the morning feeling like you've clenched your teeth all night. And finally, for the upper sinus cavities, place your fingers just above your eyebrows and sweep the fingers up the forehead into the hairline an inch or two, and repeat this several times. And then allow your arms to relax to the floor, slightly away from the body, palms up towards the ceiling. And for the next few minutes, you have nowhere to go and nothing to do but relax. Focus on your breath. And we'll begin by working with 4-phase breathing. Exhale all the air out of your lungs completely. Take a deep breath. Inhale and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One final round. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Release all control over your breath. As you focus on your breath, allow your body to completely surrender into your mat, floating effortlessly. Visualize yourself on a perfectly clear lake. And the only movement you feel is the subtle rise of your chest when you inhale, and the soft, gentle sinking with each exhalation. Focus on your breath and allow your body to completely surrender. And slowly begin to awaken, beginning by moving fingers and toes, and then coming into a full body stretch. Arms over your head stretch long, feet stretch long. Going into banana stretch, walk your feet over to the right side of your mat, beginning to feel the stretch waist down on the left. Take your right hand and clasp the left wrist, and slowly draw the wrist over to the right as well, which brings your body into banana shape. Now, if you wish to intensify this one step further, cross the left ankle over the right. And slowly bring the legs and arms back to center again. Walk your feet over to the left side of your mat. Taking the left hand, clasp the right wrist and gently draw it to the left as well, feeling the stretch of the right side of your body. Breathing into the stretch. And now, if you wish to intensify this one step further, cross the right ankle over the left. Once again, bringing the arms and legs back to center, draw the knees in towards your chest and place your hands on your knees for breathing. And as you exhale, bring those knees into your chest. And inhale, pressing those knees away. Exhale. And inhale. And one last time, exhale. And inhale. Place the soles of your feet on the mat near your buttocks, arms outstretched alongside your body, palms down. And we'll begin with the pelvic tilt series. Take a deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, pressing the back into the floor, raise just your pelvis. And hold here, breathing rhythmically. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower the pelvis down and release. Take a deep breath. Inhale, and as you exhale, press into the heels, raise the pelvis and just to the waist this time. Holding here. Breathing rhythmically. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower waist and pelvis and just let go. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, pressing into the heels, raise pelvis, waist, coming to the lower shoulder blades, holding here. Noticing that now your neck is beginning to be stretched long, so keep the neck perfectly still. Do not turn from side to side. Protect your neck. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower down slowly and release. One final time, take a deep breath, inhale, and as you exhale, pressing into the heels, raise pelvis, waist, lower shoulders coming to the upper shoulder blades, keeping the neck still. And then if you wish to go one step further into bridge pose, clasp your hands together underneath your body. That lets you roll your shoulder blades towards one another and lift just a fraction higher. Holding here, breathing rhythmically. Inhale, and as you exhale, place your hands underneath the buttocks and roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time. And when you're all the way down, draw those knees into your chest, wrap your arms around the knees and cradle rock right and left, massaging the hips and the lower back. Place your hands on the knees and make circles. You can do it with the knees together, or if you wish, draw the knees in towards the chest, then away and around and back in. Repeating this several times, loosening those hips even more. and reverse. Happy baby. Flex your feet, clasp the insides of the feet, drawing the knees down as close to the floor as you can. Staying still or gently rocking. Now, if reaching the feet is uncomfortable, instead wrap your arms underneath the knees, drawing the knees towards the chest, and you'll get an equally good release for your back. Preparing for thread the needle, place the sole of the left foot on your mat, crossing right ankle above left knee. Raise that left leg and that lets you thread the needle. Bring your right hand between the legs, the left hand around the outside of the left leg. Clasp your fingers behind the left thigh or the shin, whichever is more comfortable for you. Assessing what you feel in your right hip. It may feel good to rock a little to the right, getting on the outside of that right hip, and rock back and forth, releasing it even more. Switching sides, sole of the right foot on your mat, cross left ankle above right knee, threading the needle, raising the right leg so the left hand can go between the legs, right hand around the outside of the right leg, clasping fingers behind the right thigh, or if you prefer the shin. Staying still or gently rocking on the left hip. Your choice. Preparing for the shoulder and spinal twist series. Place the soles of your feet on your mat near your buttocks. Lift up your hips and scoot them all the way to the left side of your mat. Once you're scooted all the way over, bring the knees into your chest and roll everything to the right. Stacking left arm on top of right arm with the palms together. Left hip on top of right hip and left shoulder on top of right shoulder. And now begin. As you inhale, raise that left hand up towards the ceiling, all the way to the floor on the left, turning your head as you do. And as you exhale, close that hand back up and over. Continuing, working with your breath. Inhaling, opening, and exhaling, closing. Working on keeping spinal mobility. Two more times. And now as you inhale that left arm up and over, allow that left arm to relax towards the floor. Turning your head to the left, looking beyond the left fingers. Palms are up towards the ceiling. And now assess what you feel. If an arm is hanging out uncomfortably, you may want to place a pillow or a blanket underneath that arm so it completely relaxes. Once your arms are completely relaxed, allow the shoulders to completely release, relax, and let go. The neck releases, and the jaw is unclenched, sagging open naturally. Slowly bringing the legs back to center, feet on the mat. Lift up your hips and scoot them to the right side of your mat. Draw the knees into your chest and roll everything left, stacking arms, shoulders, and hips. As you inhale, raise that right arm up towards the ceiling, all the way to the floor on the right. And as you exhale, bring it back. Continuing this with your own breath. Again, working on keeping the full range of motion in our shoulders. This is the same flexibility you need to look over your shoulder before changing lanes on a busy freeway. Two more times. And now as you inhale your arm up and over, allow it to completely relax to the floor using a towel underneath the arm if you need to. And as the arm relaxes, the shoulders relax, the neck, and the jaw. Once again, bringing the legs back to center. Place your feet on the mat. Center yourself once again. And now reaching, getting your strap. Remembering that a bathrobe strap, or a belt, a towel will all work fine. Raise that right leg up, placing the strap in the arch of the right foot. Clasp the strap with both hands. The hands can be together or apart, your choice. You may leave the sole of the left foot on the mat near your buttocks or outstretch the left leg. Again, your choice, and you can always change your mind. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly begin drawing that right leg forward towards the trunk of your body. And as you reach what feels like the full extent of the stretch for now, allow those shoulders just to relax down as much as they can, releasing. And consciously release your neck and your jaw. And as you find those tight spots, exhale into them, allowing those muscles to release and to relax, and slowly reset, even more flexible than before. Clasping the strap entirely in your right hand, extend the left arm to the left side of the room with the palm down. And slowly begin drawing that right leg over towards the floor on the right. Now, you can switch and place your left hand on your left hip as a gentle anchor, helping to keep that left hip down towards the floor. If the right leg hanging out feels uncomfortable, you can always once again take your towel and place it under the leg as a cushion. And now, as much as you can, let the shoulders release, the neck, and the jaw. And as you relax into the stretch, that leg may surprise you and begin sinking down a little bit more. Bringing that leg back to center, transfer the strap into the left hand, extending the right arm to the right side of the room, palm down towards the floor. And begin slowly drawing that right leg across your body. The hip is coming up off the floor now, but we're not yet going into a full spinal twist. And when you reach a point where your muscles are saying, whoa, allow your body just to hang out here for a moment. Exhaling into the tightness you feel. And again, noticing if those muscles begin to release and to become more flexible. And now release the strap, but just leave it right there on top of you because you're going to come back to it in just a minute. Take your left hand and place it on the outside of the right knee. Scoot that left hip under the right hip. Turn that right palm up towards the ceiling, turning your head to the right. And gently draw the right knee across your body towards the floor on the left. And as you come into the spinal twist, adjust so your shoulders relax as much as they can. And then the neck. And finally the jaw. Allowing the body to slowly release and relax into spinal twist. Place your left hand on the inside of the right knee, drawing it back to center. And now to release any tension we've created on that right hip, place your hands just below the right knee, drawing that right knee in towards the shoulder. Relax the left arm to the floor completely and place your right hand on your right knee. And begin to make gentle circles with the right hand on the right knee, releasing the right hip more. And reverse. And place the sole of the right foot on your mat near your buttocks. Okay. And then in a moment, we will stop this tape and start part 2.